Hey everybody, how's it going? We're back tonight with more .hack GU. Hope you are all doing well out there. Apparently my brain is not, because I'm tripping over words already. But yeah, how is everybody today? I'm a little bit tired. I am actually on my second massive cup of highly caffeinated iced tea today. So that should tell you just about how well I'm doing right now. But you know, trying my best today. Trying to stay alive, trying to stay focused. Whether any of it will work or not, who knows? It's just about the same level of who knows as if this eye tracking will actually work tonight or not. Which again, absolute mystery to everyone involved. No one will ever know if the eye tracking here works. I don't even know if it will work. And I'm the one who dialed everything in. That could also be part of the problem. Maybe I'm just not good at this tech stuff. Which, honestly, wouldn't be surprising. Yeah, let's get back into it. Something tells me we're close to the end of this game. And then we're going to be on to the next volume soon. I could be wrong, though. But something just tells me we might be nearing the end of this one. It feels like, since we beat the arc here, and that's kind of how it worked last time. Why is that man looking for pie? Who the fuck are you? How do you know pie, huh? What's up, Julius? Huh? Yeah, that's right, get running. Speak. Hello, I'm Julius. Wait, are you the Emperor? Yes, I am. Why you got some nerve showing up before me? You were just yelling for one of my guild members. Must be fate. I shall bring you to your knees. How dare you hurt my beloved pie? You shall pay! When did I hurt her? I didn't do shit. Did you just spoil part of the game? You dick. Anyway, so let's talk to Kun. What's wrong, Haseo? After leaving GU, I was able to save some people, and unable to save others. Good talk, buddy. Okay, we're gonna log out now, and we're gonna check our email. Apparently, Kun has not done too much. Let's see, we've been in 215 battles. Let's just check what we've won real quick. Should be fine. Okay, cool. Alright. Oh, hey, we got Kite. Okay. Not making any lines. That's fine. Yep. Okay, we're done with Crimson Versus for now. Check the email. What do we got? Philo. Who is Philo? To Haseo. You must be pretty shocked to get an email from me, seeing as though I'm supposed to be dead. I have something I want to give you. I'll be waiting at Bequeathed Insatiable Mysteries. Ah, Philo, okay. I don't recall having any interaction with a Philo, so this should be interesting. Why are we acting so surprised over someone we don't seem to have any memory of? Guess we'll find out. Okay, level 75. Yeah, we're fine for that. We're good. What do you want to know? Okay. If you want to know, come see me in this area. Well, I mean, they did tell us to meet them here. Okay. We're gonna hit this one with the... Oh, okay. I guess not. Okay, so these things are supposedly weak. The lotus flower attack. Okay, good to know. Yeah, these ones are kind of annoying. Honestly, I'm not a fan of the scythe, which is really unfortunate still. I honestly thought the scythe was going to be so much cooler since it unlocks the latest. But I guess not. So I guess we're just gonna deal with some stuff over here. Okay, these guys definitely are... Yeah, I knew it. They need the heavy blade. I'm just gonna get the armor off of both of them. Use the bone crusher. Pretty easy stuff. I don't know about y'all, but today has been one of those days where it's just surprisingly quiet. You ever have one of those days where it's just like everyone seems to just be gone and everything seems to just almost feel like you're... I don't know. I want to say almost like an episode of The Twilight Zone because of just how quiet it's been. There's just been something almost eerie about it, like it's a little too calm. And I don't know, but for some reason when I have days like that, it almost always puts me on edge, like it fucks with me something terrible. Like I get some kind of anxiety whenever things are just too calm. And how's it going, Classics? Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, it's been one of those days where it's just like, everything seems to be way too quiet. Haseo, I'm in the southeastern direction from here. Okay, so if you're in the southeast, that should be this way, right? Somewhere about here. Or did they mean all the way around? Probably they meant all the way around, because this game likes to be a little bit inconvenient. But that's just my guess. I'm in the eastern direction from here, yep. Yeah. Philo's on that last route. Gotta be somewhere over here. There we go. There's Philo. What do you want to know? If you want to know, open your heart's eye. If you do, things you could not see before should start to make themselves clear. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, what is this thing? Adler's Key. Okay, this is an Adler's Key. They are located in dungeons and fields. After collecting a certain amount, you can unlock the sealed lost weapons. This item is being placed in your key and... Okay. So you got it. That is an Adler's Key. The guide to the temple that lies at the end of this world. There are 5 Adler's Keys asleep in this area. Gather the remaining 4. Okay. I need to find the Adler Keys, I guess. Or I guess Adlers? So are they keys belonging to an NPC named Adler? Is that the idea? Of course, I'll have to fight things to get to them. So that's just par for the course. Okay, we'll use Bone Crusher. I don't think there's any difference in damage output between Armor Piercer and Bone Crusher. But it just feels like something you should use after Armor Crush. It just seems to make sense, you know? Not a fan of this type of enemy, though. This thing likes to hit a little too hard. Okay. Yep, that's the second one. Okay, it only appears as something when you're near it. And how's it going? How ya doing there, everybody, with the raid from Keys to Darkness? How you doing, Claude? And let me read that shout out for you. Claude and Okami are back from .hack Outbreak. These RPG enthusiasts are on a quest for rare items, battling golden goblins, and even summoning Shantoto. From Sword Art Online to Dream Eaters, they're living the gamer dream. Will they find Pinocchio? Tune in to find out. And thank you for the follow there, Katsu Hikari. How you doing? Nice. See, I want to figure out how to do more of the item stuff in this. I'm always split between, and why am I bald now, Caboose? What have you done? I'm always split between figuring out how to do more of like the time-intensive stuff and just getting through the story. Because like, I do want to, I do want to get through the entirety of the games before, what's the new one, 0? Because I am very excited for that one to come out. I want to be able to play it on day one, even though I understand that it's not going to be connected to this necessarily. I just unlocked the keys, so I don't know. I'm kind of just going where the game takes me right now. But yeah, what all were you playing tonight? Well, I mean, you were playing Outbreak, but like, aside from doing the item trading stuff, is there anything that you're doing on the side of that, or was that just like kind of the whole goal today? Sorry, I'm always very distracted when fighting these guys because the attack pattern on this one's just rough. I do not like fighting the solid eyes. They just hit a little too hard. Oh, hey, there's another one. And then I think we need to go to the Beast Temple after this, right? Or is it just bonuses after it? Probably just a bonus getting it, but you know what? We're gonna get it. We're gonna do the whole Beast Temple. I don't like fighting these things. The Annies in are just annoying. So we're gonna try as much as we can to just deal with it and get it done away with. Oh, nice! See, I've wanted to be playing Sekiro for quite some time, I just haven't had the chance. I feel like maybe I should pick it up because it's on the sale right now. Like, I don't know, I just picked up Elden Ring, and I have a feeling, like, bouncing between two different Souls games might be a bad idea. I mean, we probably shouldn't call them Souls games, but you know what I mean. two different FromSoft games with rather different combat philosophies. Might be an easy way to find frustration. Also, what did I just get? What was that shark tooth something? Well, it's not that. It's not in here. So that must have just been an item, right? Yep, there we go. Okay, we're gonna grab that, we're gonna grab the platform rest, and then we're gonna head to the thing. Unlock the seal for the first phase, okay. Seems you found all 5 Adler's keys. I just sent you an email. Read it at your desktop. I'm still confused as to who Philo is. Yeah, like, I am really quite interested in getting it because I've wanted to for a while. But just like, there's also things like that I want to get hardware-wise to improve stream. Like, I really want to get a capture card so I can start playing my like whole collection of N64 and GameCube games and all that. Because like, I've had on my list to play Gex Enter the Gecko on stream for quite some time. Like, those capture cards are just, they aren't exactly cheap. And I don't like spending too much money all at once. Like, realistically, I could probably get everything on my list of the things to improve stream with. But I feel like I gotta be careful on it just in case, you know? And alright, have yourself a lovely rest of your evening, and I will try my best to take care of your community as best I can. And apparently, you can in fact run out of time while deciding on an attack. I did not know that. And here I thought I was being cheeky and buying some time during the fight. Okay. We have, yep, just the thing up here. That we can do. Okay, we're gonna run away from these guys real quick. Can I hit them with my bike? I think I can. Yes! Or did that do damage to me? It seemed like it did more damage to me than it did to them. Okay, that should be, yep, both at once. Hell yeah. Okay, we get that. All the symbols are in. Judgment symbol, we can go to the boss. Which usually isn't a boss. It's always confused me that the temple just, it feels like it should have a boss, but doesn't. It's always felt like a very odd design choice to me. Just something sticks out about that is like very wrong. Maybe it's growing up with Zelda games, I don't know. But it does give me that feeling of like, why? Okay, we hit that. Just gonna block that. Okay, knock this one out here. Yeah, see, I'm of the same mindset. The Labyrinth dungeons just seem to make more sense for that. Because, like, having the room for the statue just getting a reward without having any kind of real fight for it just feels weird. Like, I would actually take less mob fights out here and more fights inside the temples as being a more sound design choice than... Oh, God. We only have one heal from the platforms. I always forget that. Okay, we need items real quick. But yeah, it just seems to make more sense to me. Because, like, I would like it to feel like it makes sense. It feels very incoherent when it's just like, oh yeah, you just get the keys and then, there you go. Also, I'm still not very much a fan of how some of these things combat-wise work. Not having SP to fight this guy is not something I want, so let's find a way to get some SP real quick. Okay, we should probably buy more stuff for SP. That is gonna be a to-do list item, isn't it? Okay. There we go. That's the end of that fight, and God, I'm happy for that, because, again, some of these fight designs just do not feel good. I feel like the armored enemies are probably the worst feeling in the game. And then just narrowly after it, it's the flying ones. Ooh, dulling iron, okay. Is that something I can use now? Yeah, I think I actually like the absorb iron better. Okay, and then we need to go out and read our emails from Philo, I think. Or is it Philo? I think it's Philo. Okay. You know, actually not that bad, considering that I missed 2 enemies. We've also unlocked the Witcher as our 3rd word. Good old White Wolf over there. Okay, let's see. What do we have in our email? Okay, something about Adler's Keys. So you got a hold of Adler's Keys. It will be your guide to a temple that lies at the very end of this world. And Haseo, they will lead to unlocking the power hidden inside you and your character. Here are the end words. You will need Hidden Forbidden Sacrament. Come to the great temple of Carrie Leon Mebd? I don't know how to pronounce that. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the RNG with word stuff. Like, that's also a reason why I don't try to, like, 100% this on stream. Because, like, if it's all up to RNG, then it's just, like, it's not worth 100%ing on stream, because then you can run it for longer than you feel like playing it. Because playing on stream and playing on your own time, 2 totally different feelings. Like, there are some games I just will not play on stream because I like them too much, and I don't want them to feel like they need to be some kind of performance. Which might be a weird way to put it, because, like, a lot of people will be like, oh, playing games on stream and playing them off stream are the same thing, and honestly, I feel like anyone who says that, kind of a liar. Because there is, like, a degree of it feeling like, you know, you gotta act a certain way and play a certain way to not bore people when you're on stream.
Philo.
Oh, okay. There's the cat again. If you're reading this message, that means that I, the player, am dead. Okay.
Huh?
This is the great temple of Caerleon Meb, the place that lies at the end of this world. I leave the sacraments of the 8 phases of the world and all the weapons here to you.
このフィロ、プレイヤーがいねえ。空っぽだ。
Interesting.
フィロの遺言だ。おめえさんへのな。
How does Antares know everything? And why is he here?
わしは亡くなったフィロのプレイヤーに彼の PC とメッセージを託されていた。
おっさん、フィロと知り合いだったのか。
おめえも知ってるようにフィロは物知りなじいさんだった。遺言通りおめえに渡したぞ。8層の秘跡、ロストウェポン。
あ？
あとはこの手のやつはおめえの方が詳しいんじゃねえか。俺、フィロの PC の奥にある武器、ロストウェポンを取ってみろよ。
Okay, so they do give us one of the weapons. Alright. Your lost weapons are the weapons that embody the lost power of the epitaph user characters. To gain these weapons, you will need to offer Adler's keys to break the seals, then defeat the sealed beasts that protect the weapon. Okay. Oh. Goodbye, Philo. Okay. Hold up. We can trade with you? This is the first time we've had the ability to. Yes. Okay. We've got a level 91 weapon there. Actually, hold up. What are your... Yeah, we'll take out all of that. Yeah, we'll trade that, an absorb iron. Why is there rough Buddha there and a rough Buddha here? You know what? That's fine. It doesn't matter too much. Okay, and then we will... have to find something that works for a trade that we already have a lot of. Or just won't use. Yeah, simple watch works. There we go. It's a good trade. What do you mean, over 99 of this item? There we go. Boom! We now have the weapon. Okay, this is Philo's last will, the 8 phases sacrament, the lost weapons. Okay, let's do it!
フィロの遺言だ。ここにあるロストウェポンを得るには必要な数のアドラの鍵を祭壇に捧げ、同時に力を示さなきゃなんねえと。何が起きるかわかんねえな。準備ができたら始めるんだ。
Well, we have 5 keys. I think we can unlock this one. Yep, let's do it. Yeah. We'll fight it. Cannot exit the battle once it starts. Yeah, sure. Let's see. Form a party, it says. You cannot form a party in this area. Let's go to town real quick. So I guess we will save anyways. Okay, party, we are bringing pie. And Pyrrhus. Could we have brought along, Entrance? Probably. But I don't wanna. Okay, we're gonna go here, and we're gonna get the thing. They say bring a party, so we're bringing the party. I like how he's waving to us over here like, hey, this is the one you're doing, idiot. Wait, hold up, what? What's not loading for you? Is the stream just not loading? Is Twitch broken? Also, how you doing, Aku? Okay, there we go. Gotta do the thing. Ah, we're fighting a Death Eater. Did not know this was part of Harry Potter. Okay, cool, we got a break. Okay, we can go attack this. Cool, we got the break a second time. Okay. There we go. I think we're getting through. Yeah, this would have been miserable on my own. Probably should have brought a healer, though. That would have been smart of me. Okay, we're gonna use Divine Awakening here. I was just a little too fast. Not quite what I wanted out of that, but we did have very little time. Okay, we're gonna hit it with the break again. This thing can heal? Yeah, no, we can't have that. I was just talking about wanting harder bosses, but I feel like this may have misunderstood what I was talking about. Well, at least we can get another shot at the awakening this fight. Okay, let's give it another go. There we go. Dead center. Not quite, but whatever. Let's get it at least above 50. There we go. That should work better. Hopefully that takes it down to at least half of what it's currently at. Because I don't want to have to deal with it continuously. There we go. Now that is what we needed. Okay. So...
こいつがなんだこの感覚
Does this give us the scythe? Yes, it does. Okay.
フィロの思い
Okay, ticking death.
力があれば俺はありがとうフィロ
So is that better or worse than what I have currently?
どうやら力を示し、奇跡とやらを起こしたようだな。だが忘れるなよ。人を動かすのは力じゃねえ。力を振るうおめえの心なんだ。
Okay, so now that we have that, how many do we need for each weapon? Okay, we've got... Why is there one missing? Okay, we need 10 for each. That one needs a Toli. Obviously. I feel like this one's Arcade. Or maybe it's Pi. You must have the fourth, yeah, the fourth phase epitaph user. So they're not going to be named, but I'm pretty sure that's, yeah, that should be... Okay, this needs to be Kun. Right, yeah, there we go. Because he uses the gun. This is Pi. No. Okay, this is, Sakubo. I'm sure one of these has to be Pi, because maybe it's this one? Yeah, this one's Pi. Okay, this is Entrance. And the 8th one, I don't know what that is supposed to go to. Okay. 11 unread mail! What the fuck? Okay. That's just outright better than everything, isn't it? Okay. So it's probably either Ovan or Yada at this point would be the most sensible. Like, that's what would make the most sense to me. Okay, we have 3 mail, it says. Why did it say that it was 11 mail? Is it 11, yeah, because there's a bunch of, yeah. Okay. Bunch of unimportant ones, and then the important ones. Okay, let's see. From Antares. Lost weapons. Even though I was just following the old man's will, I'm sorry for pretending I was Philo. So, about the lost weapons and Adler's keys. I had summed it up as simply as I could, so be grateful while you read it. Hidden Forbidden Sacrament. To attain lost weapons in the great temple of Karion-Meb, you must first need to break the seals placed on them. To break the seal, you must use the Adler's keys. Set to each weapon's Adler's keys are found in various areas. Okay. After breaking the seals, you will have to defeat the sealed beast that protects each of the weapons, but to do this you will need a character in your party that can use that weapon. Furthermore, they can't just have the right job. They apparently need to be a special chosen character just like you. As you may have guessed, Philo asked me to take care of you while he was still alive, which is why I've been looking after you up till now. Of course, somewhere along the way, I became truly interested in seeing you grow myself. I have no idea what kind of place that temple is, but in the end, it doesn't matter. Haseo, keep Philo's dying wish alive. Okay. Let's see, you're the Emperor. Well done, I'm proud to have an apprentice like you. Master N, from Saku. Since it looks like Master N will be going to the party, I'll be going too. But there's no way I'm going to celebrate for you. Don't forget that. Okay, go fuck yourself, Saku. Worst one of the twins. Okay, entrance, heartbeats. I suppose I should say congratulations. I'm not really sure. There's a party, isn't there? I'll be sure to go and see you in your hour of glory. It's strange, I thought that crowning ceremonies were a foolish waste of time when I became emperor, but when I think of you as the star of the ceremony, my heart beats so fast, my chest starts to hurt. I wish I could convey this beating to you, Haseo. Okay, the epitaph user candidate Atoli has recovered, and we have been able to secure entrance in Sakubo as well. This is an excellent turnout. I will provide you with new orders soon. Please stand by until then. See, I like Bo. I'm not a fan of Saku. Saku's annoying. Bo is fine. Overthinking is bad for you. Okay, let's see. Congratulations on your second crowning ceremony. I'm glad to hear the little girl was healed. This may be none of my business, but let me just say this. Don't feel too bad about what happened. You should feel proud about what you've done. Yes, what happened to Alcade was unfortunate, but don't forget that you were also able to save Sirius. You should take a little time out for some fun and games. Of course, I realize that's not exactly your forte. I'll see you at the party. Okay, from Kun. It's all thanks to you that Atoli was cured. I wasn't able to help out much. I hope you can forgive me. I may have left GU halfway, but I'm also determined to see this thing through to the end. I'll do everything I can to help. Besides, it's how I'm used to doing things anyways. Here's to our continued friendship. Okay, let's see. From Gaspard. It's amazing that you were able to become an emperor not just once, but twice. I'm so proud. I'm going to pass your member address down to my kids. Okay, that's probably a little extreme. I hope you'll still hang out with us sometimes, even now that you've become the emperor. Okay, as it turns out, it's a lot more unnerving watching from the sidelines. Sorry, watching from the stands than it is to actually be fighting myself. Congratulations. From Atoli. Congratulations, now you've become the Holy Palace Emperor in addition to the Demas Palace one. You are really amazing, Haseo. My real-life symptoms have been cured. I bet my mother will be shocked. It's all thanks to you, Haseo. Thank you so much. I'm afraid I can't come to the party because I have a job to do for Moontree. It's truly a shame I won't be able to see you acting nervous in front of everyone, lol. I'm so sorry I can't make it, and again, thank you for everything. Totally.
治ってよかったな。パーティーには来ないのか?
Well, she just said she wouldn't, so... Okay, let's see. Dear Haseo, thank you for your regular patronage of the world. Congratulations on your title match victory. We will hold a crowning ceremony to celebrate the birth of a new emperor. Please come to the steamboat found in Macanus Harbor. and talk to the NPC standing on the deck. He will show you to a special area known as Isle of Kings, High Brissail. If you're not sure why you've received this email, please contact our customer center. We apologize for the inconvenience.
戴冠式イベントか。お祝いって気分じゃないんだけどな。マクアヌの港区でイベント NPC に話しかければいいんだな。
Okay, guess we're heading over. Also, before we head over, I want to check something on, just see what's going on, because Zaku was saying that, he can't see what's going on with Twitch. So I want to see if I can look in on my stream and just see what's going on there real quick. Because if it can play on here... Okay, yeah, it's not an issue on my end. So yeah, that has to be a issue. I should let Aku know about this. Okay. Sorry about that. Just thought I should let Aku know what's up, and we are gonna have an ad in about 5 minutes, so since I don't want to be interrupted in the middle of cutscene or anything, I think we should probably just head on into the ads, and we will be right back after that.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Twitch doing Twitch things as per usual. Hope y'all were enjoying the music. And yes, I want to make sure I'm saying your name right. I think it's Hindrans, right? But yeah, hope y'all were enjoying my odd taste in music. What the fuck happened to my face? I'm sorry, what? Why am I smiling like that? That ain't how I normally am. Hello? There we go. I do not recall hitting the 3 there. I must have fat-fingered it when I was unmuting myself. Yeah, I have one of those tastes in music where it's all over the place. And also, thank you, Easy Buggin' and Hindrance, for the follows there. Much appreciated. Yeah, my musical tastes are all over the place. Oh, there we go. I did not hit to go there, but I guess we're in. I do not trust this green-haired man. Sakaki is not a man who has instilled much confidence. And yes, this is my first time playing. This isn't spoilers or anything for y'all, right? Okay. Glad to hear it. Yeah, see, I never got the chance to play this originally when it came out. Okay, what's Sakaki on about? Yeah, I don't like this guy. Ah, okay. Out of danger and into danger she goes. And alright, have yourself a lovely dinner and a good lurk. Yeah, this Sakaki guy seems to be just an outright asshole through and through. You know, it'd be kind of funny if we could just sacrifice him to the Ida stuff and not have to deal with him. Yeah, this is normally about the time where I decide if I don't like a character, we should probably just deal with them with a baseball bat and the occipital lobe. Usually a good solution. Yeah, this man's arrogance seems like something that could be cured with a heavy case of brain bleed.
悲しむことになったのは誰のせいだ？教えてくれないか、アトリ。
Something tells me though he's gonna get to survive to the end,
おや？
because that seems to be the kind of game that this is.
では、私が代わりに思い出してやろう。誰のせいだったかな。
やめて、
ああ、思い出した。すべてお前のせいだったな、アトリ。否定しても答えは同じだ。自分でも分かっているんだろう。悪いのは誰なのか。そうだ、お前だ。いつだってお前なんだ。
私
Fair enough.
私がいるから。
そうだ。皆が不幸に見舞われる。
だって私は一生懸命。
だが、それはいつも裏目だ。
Yeah, Sakaki probably is played by a kid because he has mentioned a bedtime before, hasn't he?
私、
そうやって、お前はいつも私に救いを求める。
だって私、榊さんしか。私、
いいんだよ、アトリ。私はお前のすべてを許してあげる。世界がお前を憎んでも疎んでも、私だけは
Yeah, this man's not manipulating her at all.
榊。
This doesn't sound like textbook abuse in the slightest.
だからお前は私に従わなければならない。私と分かたれたが最後、お前は永遠の孤独に囚われることになる。怖いだろ、一人は。人は他人のぬくもりを求めるもの。真に一人で生きていける者などいないものな。
No one can truly survive on their own. Bullshit.
目を閉じなさい、アトリ。楽にしていい。
Well, that doesn't sound good. That didn't sound good at all.
マクアヌの港区でイベント NPC に話しかければいいんだな。
I like how this actually has like the tonal shift of like most shows when they juxtapose these kinds of scenes. They really did do good good, you know, way of like making the feeling of an anime translate into a game and the games into the anime as well. Because I've seen the GU anime, I've just not played the games. So, it really does kind of feel like they kind of nailed it when it came to making them feel like each other. Obviously, one's more hands-on than the other, but, you know, there's no way you can really account for that. Other than just understanding that it's not going to be a one-to-one to, like, a watching experience. But then again, with, just about as much as there is in the way of cutscenes, it kind of is like watching an anime no matter what. Oh, that was kind of weird. I think the world tried to load itself in there? Something odd went on. Okay, this ain't where we're supposed to be. Sorry, just being a menace with my motorcycle. Don't worry about it. Could we probably take the fast travel? Sure. Is it as much fun? Definitely not. What the fuck? Okay, yeah, that was a load. I don't think I've seen it do that before, and today I've seen it do it twice. Within 5 minutes. That makes me a little concerned. Not gonna lie. Like, did it just not expect us to travel this way, or have I done something wrong? Why is it trying to load like that when I go over there? Slightly concerning, but whatever. Okay, Captain, we're going. Yeah, also Raiders, while we're on this boat, let me introduce myself. I'm Wile E. Coyote. I'm your friendly neighborhood shock rock VTuber, and I like to play a lot of RPGs. Okay, that makes sense. And alright, Aku.
星が泣き、星は砕けた。世界に祝福された戦士たちは、星々さえ打ち負かし、天に昇る。さあ、たたえよう。手にした名誉を捨て、再び苦難の道を選んだ勇気を。さあ、登れ。選ばれた強者がさらなる高みを求めて踏んだ栄光の階段。
I like how animated this announcer is.
新チャンピオン、ハセオチームだ。それでは戴冠式を兼ねた優勝商品の贈呈に移りたいと思います。
おめでとう。
Okay, we got
それ
Spin
では
Heaven.
戴冠式を終わります。皆さんごゆっくりご歓談ください。
全員と話をしておくか。
Yep. Seems like about the only thing we can do at a party.
ハセオ優勝おめでとう。なんだかおいらまで嬉しいぞ。
Okay.
もし
Probably
か
just
して
gonna be
次
a
は
lot of
3番
congratulations,
目の
right?
竜研究のチャンピオンの座狙ってるの？
Okay, the Sage Palace is the next one. And how's it going? How you doing, Pixie? Right now, I'm at what seems to be a very stuffy party for winning a PvP tournament. Who the fuck is Dimitri? They want us talking to this guy, but I don't remember them. They don't even have a voice. You're incredible. I can't believe you took the throne of the Demon Palace, and now the Holy Palace. I believe he's supposed to be in middle school, isn't he? What did he sound like in English? But yeah, how was the rest of your stream there, Pixie? Also, let me get you a shout out over there. Should probably also get a shout out for Aku. I'm very bad at remembering to do these things. Yeah, let's see. What does Dimitri have to say to us? It's not every day that someone can take 2 thrones. Your guild's sure to get a good reputation boost. Speaking of which, what guild are you in anyways? A little weird to be saying that it will get a boost and then ask which one we're in. Unless he's trying to join us. And I'm doing pretty alright. I just got through my second large iced tea of the day. So hopefully I have enough caffeine now. The iced tea actually turned out pretty well. I've gotten into, like, more teas recently, so, like, I've been buying better, like, Chinese teas. And I found this one charcoal roasted oolong that I decided to try making an iced tea cold brew out of. And it actually turned out surprisingly well. Only problem is you need to use like 15 grams out of a 50-gram bag for it. So, all things considered, kind of an expensive iced tea to make. I don't know if I'll be repeating it. Okay, yeah, Dave Wittenberg is not known for having the youngest sounding voice. You became Emperor again. You're amazing. Thank you, Kohei. I don't know who you are. How does one learn to play as well as you? You're gonna have to show me some pointers. You're gonna have to remind me where I met you. Ah, yes, we speak to the dog.
アリーナでは見苦しいところを見せた。恥を承知でこうしてやってきた。
Ah, yes, he is fully aware of his shame.
陽光のことは俺に責がある。何と言われようとも仕方がない。
Yes, yes, it is your fault, Sirius.
俺があんな力に溺れさえしなけれ
あんたを責める気はねえ。俺にだって責任もある。
Well, Haseo's taking his share of the blame too. I think I've heard about PlayStation. The whole thing with them releasing the 6 and also getting rid of all physical releases, right, Classics? Because I feel like everyone should just stop buying Sony shit for the foreseeable future because of that. Because fuck them. They don't get to take away our physical media. Same reason I haven't been buying any Nintendo stuff. And why do you miss caffeine, Pixie? Have you just not been able to have it? Is it like something you can't get into on stream? What's going on? And yeah, like, I hate to say that PC is the best option for games because, like, the whole thing about, you know, the fact that most games are downloads. But at least, you know, if you go about certain ways of getting your games, you know, you can technically have them forever. Also, technically, I can talk about this on Twitch without it being a break of TOS. It is completely fine to download a pirated version of a game that you own. In that case, it's no longer considered piracy, it's considered making a backup of something you own, which you are allowed to do. It is legal to make a backup of things you own. They don't want you knowing this, but it's completely fine. It's completely legal. You can do the same thing with like any game that you have on like any kind of disc. It's completely legal to get a disc reader for that, to get the software to rip it and make a completely readable backup file of it. You own it. It's yours. You're allowed to do this. And yeah, I think that, I haven't heard that Steam was doing it, but I think that's what they should be doing. And sorry to hear that, Pixie. I myself have quite a bit of stomach problems, so I understand how that goes. For me, I've kind of found that energy drinks are not my friends, but like more of teas and coffees tend to be kind of in the more friendly area with my stomach. I feel like it's more just the surrounding chemicals with the caffeine and not just the caffeine itself, but stomach issues are weird. They vary from person to person. So hopefully you can figure out what's going on with that. Like me, I have, unfortunately, with irritable bowel syndrome, right? It can go anywhere from a food is safe to the food that is safe is no longer safe. Like, I can have the same thing one day, and the next day, no problem the first day, extreme problems the second day. Not fun. But yeah, let's finish talking to the dog man over here.
無力な 1PC でしかない。頼むハセオ。陽光。
Ah, he's nothing but a mere powerless player.
分かってるよ。
Okay, you know, he's trying to humble himself. I don't know why. Ooh. Sorry to hear that. See, I tend to eat a lot of acidic foods. I shouldn't, but I do. Like, most of my family recipes are like Sicilian recipes, like, you know, old school Italian stuff, so A lot of acid, a lot of tomato. It can be a little rough sometimes. But yeah, dairy is one of those things that I've actually had to do some research into. And fun fact, if it's just lactose intolerance, there's somebody who did a study on it where if you have like, I think it's like 1% milk for like a month and then like go up in like fat percentages on the milk, you can actually, in some cases, build a complete tolerance to lactose. But you need to do it with like very specifically processed milk, like I forget how to pronounce the name of this place, like it's Bulgaria's, I think. Since you're in the same general area as me, if you go to a supermarket and you see the milk that comes in the glass bottle still, it's like that kind of low level of processing where it's not like fortified, it doesn't have too much additive stuff put in it. Supposedly, you can build up a tolerance if you go from the lower levels of fat percentage into the higher levels with it. But again, this is something I've not personally done. So, it's something I've read about, it's something there's papers on. It could work, it might not. I will say, experiment at your own risk if it sounds like an interesting thing to you. But I will definitely say it's something I've read about, it's not something I've practiced, so I wouldn't know. At least not 100% from experience. I've heard coconut milk is pretty good. I've not tried it just because I don't really have a need for it. But yeah, it's one of those things. I read into a lot of things for like stomach health and like nutrition and digestion stuff. Because like not only is it a problem I have, ow, how's it going, Char? But it's also like something that's pretty endemic of a lot of my family also having stomach issues. So I try to help them figure out how to do stuff. And yeah, there you go. Gradual immunization is what it's called. Because like, it's something that is pretty well documented for a lot of things, but they don't really do like trials and stuff to prove it. Which is weird, because there is a history for a lot of stuff where it's like gradually immunizing yourself to stuff can actually work. And what in God's name have you done, Char? How have you spent too much money again? Also, let's talk to Endurance real quick. Endurance is, once again, getting a little creepy with us. Oh, god damn it, Char. That is a lot of money. That is a lot of card money. Okay, let's see. Pen Pen. Who the fuck is Pen Pen? I like the name, but who are they? You're amazing, Haseo. Congratulations on your victory. Well, at least it's short and sweet. Tifereth. Who the fuck? Okay, dear person, what do you have to say? Congratulations on your title. 3 cheers for the Emperor of 2 Palaces. Okay, Kun, how you doing, buddy? Okay, fair enough. Ah, yes, he has to bring up our girlfriend in a coma, Shino, who looks very similar to Atoli. And yeah, I actually had to show like my mother a lot of the stuff about like almond milk and oat milk, and there are some specific oat milks and almond milks that are less processed, that are basically just water and I guess nut oil. Kind of sounds gross to call it that way. But you know what I mean, the extraction of whatever the fuck it is. There are some that are just purely just water and the nut. There's no way to word this without it sounding wrong. Goddamn. Anywho, there are certain nut milks that are like less processed than the other. And some of them are actually just very much just straight up 2 ingredients. Those ones are fine. The ones where you find like silk and what's the other one? Whatever. The name will come to me later. But those ones, very heavily processed, not good for you, very hydrogenated and all that, just bleh. It actually increases stomach issues. So those ones I have basically put on a list of things not allowed in the house. And I did not know that they were coming out with Pal World cards. They're gonna make a killing on that. I like Antares' attitude. Hurry up with the booze. That is me at a party. 100%.
おっさん、またリアルで酒飲んでるな。
なんだ？文句なら聞かねえぞ。こちとらいい気分なんだ。
Antares coming in with the I don't have a drinking problem, you have a problem with my drinking. I like this man.
今日は絶好調だな、あんた。
これでもやるからうだうだ言うな。
Okay. Oh, hey, we now have his member address. Okay. Ah, it's Gabby. The absolute fucking mad lad Chad of the game.
久しぶり。
来てたのか、獣親父。
I like how this Haseo just straight up just calls him Beast Man, doesn't even call him by name.
来てたぞ。
Every once in a while, they include like a smiley face at the end of the sentence to remind you that this is actually just in-game chat. And I really appreciate that. Yeah, Gabby is just absolutely fantastic. Dude has the right energy. Who is Rudolph? Why are you here? As a true game junkie who plays over 200 games a year, I have to congratulate you for your success. As someone who also does the same, I would say do not refer to yourself as a game junkie or tell people the amount of games you play. They will look at you funny, Rudolph. Where did you get such advanced skills? I haven't even learned yet. The one where you flash and everyone dies. Prison. I learned that in prison. Well, I suppose it only looks that way because my connection lags and I can't watch the match well, lol. Okay, who are you, Emerald? Okay, they're just people we can bully. Got it. Congratulations on becoming the Emperor. Please stop by our shop if you plan on taking the Sage Palace, lol. Oh, just plugging our guild shop a little is all, lol. After all, there are a lot of people here. It's perfect. Okay, Emerald, I want you to look over here. You see that? That is called a short pier. Now go take a long walk off it. How's it going, Pi?
おめでとう。って気分でもなさそうね。
Does Haseo ever look happy, Pi? Does he ever?
陽光の意識は
回復していないわ。お嬢さんの場合とは事情が違うから。
なあ、未帰還者になったプレイヤーはどうすれば回復すると思う？
私たちにできるのはただ逃げないことだけよ。
I mean, she has a point. We have to just deal with this. Oh, another of the funny violence people. Hello, Pyros. Are you afraid of water?
良き目をした人よ。前回のベーゼはなかなか気に入ってくれたようだな。
You know what? This is going to be one of the few times where I read the already voiced line. Oh, you with the good eyes. It looks like you really liked that little kiss last time, didn't you? The fuck are you on about, Mr. Don Quixote?
気に入ってね
Like hell I did.
ということでプレゼンツ第2弾今回は熱い灼熱の抱擁を送りに来たのだ
Oh, in that case, let me give you present number 2. This time I've come to give you a great big hug.
って待て落ち着け迫るな
Okay.
よせやめろ
You know what? From this exchange, Char, you might have a point. Pyrus is just the meme man.
恥ずかしがらずとも良いのであるいやー
Okay. Wait, so he kissed us last time we won? And you're telling me he's not the romance option? Taihaku, who the fuck are you? I've never talked to you before.
欲望にとらわれ戦った者と信念を支えに戦った者の力の差か
Okay. I see, just random philosophy man. Yeah, he kind of feels like he's just in the more like absurdist Japanese vein of humor. Which, like, I've always liked those characters, so Pyros has always been pretty top tier for me. Okay, Taihaku is in the Sage Palace, which explains why we haven't met him yet. Alright. Are we going here? No. Oh, great. We have to talk to Sakubo.
エン様の大活躍
And the
言うたら
worst version.
うちますます惚れてもうたわ
来てるのはサクの方か
なんやハセオお呼びでない
やあハセオ今夜は君が主役だね
Okay. So he is someone we met. Good to know.
エン様ハセオごときの相手したらもったいないわ
Still not a fan of Saku. Saku is perhaps the worst of these
なんか疲れ
ones.
たな少しだけ一人になるか
Okay. Yeah, I'd be tired after talking to Saku too. I'd just be like, okay, I'm exhausted. People are tiresome.
オーバーパーティーに来てないな後にもそういえば
Okay.
月の木の連中を見かけないな
ハセオさん
アトリ来てたのか月の木の仕事はお
Don't you just hate it when people show up to a party as a force ghost?
ハセオここにいたの
Who's the one with the
ど
rope?
うした揃ってケースを変えて
月の木で大変なことが起きたらしい
大変なこと
率直に申し上げます榊が欅様を裏切りま
Ah,
した
okay, you're a Moontree officer.
月の木本部は榊派に乗っ取られました欅様は PK され現在は行方不明です
うちは揉めかギルド内の揉め事はギルド内で解決しろよ
ただの PK ならそうかもしれないけれどさっきヤタ様から連絡があったの月の木本部があるエリアで強い間反応を確認したって
間
欅はアイダの反応のあったエリアで PK され行方不明になった
ってことはつまり
ええ 未帰還者になっている可能性が高いわ。
どうかご助力願えませんか、ハセオ殿。
どうして俺に頼むんだ。
欅様は常々おっしゃっていました。自分に何かあればハセオさんを頼れと。
俺を？
Well then.
はい。お願いいたします、ハセオ殿。
月の木本部の状況を詳しく説明してくれ。
中は悪夢のようでした。アトリが、いえ、アトリ自身ではなかったのかもしれません。とてもうつろで操られるように欅様を。
アトリが欅を？
黒い斑点が皆を襲い、斑点に取りつかれた者は互いに戦い始め。
アイダの感情増幅ね。
楓さん、他にアトリちゃんのことで気づいたことはなかった？
気づいたことですか？そういえばアトリの体の周りにも黒い斑点が見えたような。
まさか。
状況から考えてアイダに感染した可能性が一番高いわね。行きましょう。非分使い候補を失うわけにはいかないわ。
違う。
ハセオ？
アトリだけじゃねえ。もうこれ以上誰も意識不明になんかさせねえ。二度と誰も失ったりしねえ。
あ。
ハセオ、一度タウンに戻りましょう。
各自準備をしてカオスゲートに集合ってとこか。
Something tells me I'm gonna need a lot of health items, huh? Yeah, he's starting to seem like a person who actually gives a shit. Also, hold on a second. Let me see if I can make it so my eyes stay open. Oh, apparently my eyes aren't staying open after resetting, but I moved up half an inch. I will never understand how the tracking on this works, even if I am the one that made it. One of these days, I will just have to figure out something to do about having eye tracking and glasses. They seem to be at odds with each other. Set sail? Sure, we have nowhere else to go. Except forward with the storyline. Is this gonna go into a cutscene, or is this just making us watch how pretty the boat is? Seems it was the latter.
デルタサーバー、クレナズム無給の夕月にクーンとパイを誘っていこ
う。Okay. Time to get a party together. Atoli? Busy, obviously. Wait, hold up, okay, yeah, Saku, Ao, and Bo do in fact have different slots here. Yeah, that makes the original sound like more of a pain. You want to hang out with one of them and you have to get stuck with the one you don't want. Okay, we're gonna invite Pi first, because I prefer Pi to Kun. Kun is kind of annoying. Like, Pi's a bitch, but we can just ignore what she says. And Kun is just kind of there. He gets all preachy all the time. I think I'd rather deal with a character who's bitchy than a character who's preachy. I don't know, Shar. I would rather deal with the bitchy character than the one that tries to tell me to be a good person. If I want to be a good person, I'll be one on my own time. I don't need to be told what to do. What I really wish, though, is that we could have Funny Violence Man on our team. Okay, they're just standing here. Completely still. What's wrong, Haseo? Nothing, but I want to see if there's anything I can steal out of your inventory. No? Okay. Damn! Okay. No need to be rude now, Shar. I like to think I'm at least a little entertaining, goddamn. Get bullied by my mods every time I stream. It's a wonder I even come on to stream. Do we just get locked out? Yeah, okay.
どういうことだ。
どうやらアイダは私たちのことが嫌いみたいね。
パイ。
アイダはそこまで成長したのよ。人を選別してエリアに閉じ込めるまでに。
なんだって。
現在月の基本部は小規模なアイダサーバーと化しているわ。前回のように無作為に PC を取り込むのではなく、自らのアイダ自身の意志で PC の選別をしている。
プレイヤーを選別？何のために？アイダは何が目的なんだ？
ヤタ様はこうおっしゃったわ。前回のアイダサーバーでは観察、そして今回は実験。
実験って何を？
アイダ
I
は
see. We've become guinea pigs.
様々な形で碑文に干渉してきた。私に取り付いて碑文を暴走させたり、エンデュランスを操り、人を観察したりもしたわ。そして今度はお嬢さんの碑文を吸収して活性化し、アイダサーバーを作り上げた。これまでのことでアイダは確実に碑文へ興味を持っている。アイダは碑文が欲しいのよ。
碑文はアイダを呼び、アイダは碑文を呼ぶ。
Oh, there's Ovan again.
でも俺たちに取り返されたから。
だからもう一度手に入れようっていうのか。
おそらくはこのままお嬢さんを放っておけば、今度は PC ごと取り込まれてしまうかもしれない。
でも碑文使いはアイダに対してある程度の耐性があるんだろう。だったら
忘れたの？お嬢さんは碑文使いとして改元していないのよ。
つまりアトリはアイダの格好の獲物ってわけか。
くそ、早くしないと。
ハセよ、あなたアイダサーバーから脱出するとき何かを入手したわね。
あ、なんだこれ。オーバン01オーバン。
Yeah, I completely forgot about that. It's a good thing we're having these flashbacks. Okay.
これがあれば月のゲイリアに侵入する手段をヤタ様が見つけ
Hopefully
て
Yada
くだ
won't
さる。
screw us in the end.
用意ができたらメールで知らせるから、それまでに準備を整えておきなさい。
Okay. Hold up. Did Kun just randomly just go, I prefer bunny girls? Because, I mean, honestly, relatable. Anyways. Gonna save a little bit here. And we are going to just take a quick 3-minute break. Because otherwise we're going to be interrupted by all that's going on with the Twitch ads and all of that situation. And how's it going, Koma? How you doing? I'm actually just about to go to break for 3 minutes to just let the ads run so we won't be interrupted during the big important mission that we're about to go on. So we will be right back. In the meantime, everybody, please do enjoy the music that I'm about to put on. And we're back. Gotta be careful about how much music I play because I am also restreaming to YouTube, and YouTube does not let you split audio sources. Horror of horrors. My last stream got banned in Russia. Oh no. I genuinely do not give a shit. But I do care about having music companies mad at my streams, so we gotta be careful there. But yes, you did in fact hear Maximum the Hormone there, Coma. Good ear. Yeah, apparently I'm blocked in Russia. Oh no. They won't be able to hear me just yell at people. Suka bliat. Fucking tragedy. But yeah, somehow, every single time I get clocked for music on stream, it's in Russia. It's always Russia. Apparently, I am demonetized in Russia, which is fucking insane, because I'm not even monetized on YouTube yet. It's very weird. Damn, they won't be able to see me. It's okay. It's one out of fucking at least 500 streams that I've done that aren't blocked in Russia. So, like, I have 2 specific streams that are blocked in Russia, and I don't know why, other than it being like, yeah, you're banned because of the music. Why is it blocked only in Russia, though? These are bands that also have, you know, record deals in America. Very strange. Not sure how it happened. One of these days, I'll give enough of a shit to figure it out. But today is not that day. Good question. You know what? We're gonna take a little detour before getting back into the fight. I'm going to open my YouTube studio to check this specifically, because one of them is the Elden Ring stream from yesterday, or day before yesterday. Monday. What day is it today? Yeah, day before yesterday. Yeah, let's see. We go to content, we go to live, we go to where it says partially blocked, view details. I'm partially blocked in Russia, and there were 3 songs that played. It was Bludgeoned to Death by Suicide Silence, Burnin' For You by Blue Oyster Cult, and I'm forgetting which one. I think it was probably, let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure. I want to say it was Color from Out of Space. I could be wrong. But it was a song by Ningen Is, which is a Japanese heavy metal band. If y'all haven't heard of them, highly suggest listening to them. Color Out of Space, solid song. But yeah, none of these bands specifically make you think, yeah, I'll be blocked in Russia. I guess I'm blocked in Russia, though. Guess I should start making fun of Vladimir Putin and his shirtless horse riding. Because he's not going to be able to hear it. Yeah, just talk shit behind a world leader's back. Not that they'd give a shit. Who the fuck am I? Yeah, I guess the only thing to do now is probably log out. Because I'm pretty sure we can't just go straight on in. Yeah, we gotta log out. I think. Okay, let's see. Memoir. Yeah, go check my email, which means log out of the game. I invited people to my party, and then I'm just like, I'm leaving. And welcome on in. How ya doing, Uncle Aries?
Yata-sama.
And hello, Uncle Karma. Welcome on in. We are in the middle of a cutscene. And thank you for the follow there, Uncle Karma.
アイダサーバーのゲートキーパーが持っていたものです。
I will read your shout out as soon as the cutscene ends. Also, happy birthday.
オーバー。ヤタ様、これは。
解析を始める。キーを複製すれば。
You know, I didn't realize that I am older than you by like a year. But yeah, how does it feel to be old now? You're officially past the start of 30. Yeah, let's read your shout out. Uncle Aries is a gaming aficionado who loves to chat it up with their viewers. They're all about laughs, whether they're battling it out in Tekken 8, revisiting classics like Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks, or braving the horrors of Dead by Daylight. Always down to play whatever the chat suggests. Not whenever, my eyes are not good today. Part of getting old. You'll find out about this later. This streamer keeps it fun and entertaining, so if you haven't given Uncle Aries a follow, please do give Uncle Aries a follow. Yeah, how old did you think I was, Pixie? A lot of people seem to think I'm significantly younger than I actually am. Also, goddammit, I forgot. I wanted to give a shout out to Aku earlier, too. And then I just was like, ah, yes, I'm in a cutscene. Because I was, and I'm stupid. Also, make sure to give Aku a follow. Yeah, no, I am a significantly older man than people expect. I am 32, and my back will tell you that I'm like 86.
I am now on New Unk Plus.
There we go. Yes, you are New Unk Plus. Congratulations, you have joined us in the second playthrough. But yeah, no, like, I have broken my spine 3 times, half my body doesn't work from, doesn't work properly because of a car accident. I have, I've been through some shit. And nice. See, I remember what I was doing when I was 29. I think I was stuck inside the house still because, I was still fighting workman's comp. And now I'm no longer fighting workman's comp. But I'm still stuck in the house. Because it's fucking bullshit. They give you workman's comp, you get stuck not working for 10 years, and then suddenly nobody wants to work with you because why did you have this gap? And apparently, I'm on workman's comp is not the right answer. They always tell you when you're growing up, be honest. Honesty is a fucking trap. Do not be honest with your employers. They ask you anything, lie out of your ass. That is my advice of the day. Do you know how to do this? Yes, I know how to do everything, including your own job. That is how you do it. See, the thing is, I broke my back about, like, twice when I was a teen, and then the third time wasn't even on the job. It was slightly before the time I got into the car accident. When they ask me about the workman's comp thing, the answer is, well, you see, someone decided that taking a motorcycle at 65 miles an hour into the broadside of my car was a good idea. Evidently, it turned out fucking awful for the both of us. And, you know, employers don't like it when you say fucking. Which is a little odd because, you know, none of us would be here without that word. You think there'd be a little more understanding about the use of it. But yeah, no, don't swear at your employers. Unless you're calling them a fucking idiot when you're walking out the door and you quit. I have done that. It feels fantastic. Sometimes burning a bridge is better than leaving it up. And I can definitely say that for one of the jobs I had. Because those assholes just got fucking clocked for fraud, and I left because I was just like, yeah, no, I'm not working at this fucking bullshit place. Y'all are trying to defraud people out of their money, and I do not stand by what you're doing. I want to work an honest job. Y'all can go fuck yourselves. I leave. 2 years later, I'm part of a class action lawsuit that I didn't know about. I got $2 in the mail. Which honestly, all things considered for a class action suit, kinda made bank. Anyways, let's see what Yada has to say to us. The results of our investigation show that there's a backdoor to the Moontree area, just like in Gluten-Lug. Basically, the front door may be inaccessible via the Chaos Gate, but the transportation via a sign from another area is still possible. We already know the area's particulars, but the problem is that the sign there is closed. To warp there, we will need to hack the sign. To hack a sign, you will need a data seed that is compatible with the hack code. I have already given Pi instructions. Discerning neighboring vampire I would like you to go to this area with Pi and gather data seeds from the Ida there. I expect good results. Discerning neighboring vampire. Why does that sound like somebody who has good taste in music in the chat? Couldn't possibly ring a bell. Don't know why. Anyone have any guesses why that sounds familiar? Okay, let's see. This guy's so uptight.
間侵食エリアを調査しろってことか。シータサーバー、同見する界隈の廃実性だな。
Basically, he wants me to go to the Ida corroded area, discerning neighboring vampire. Yep. Okay, let's go. Oh wait, we have a new ID. We gotta look at Antares first. Okay, favorite food, fluke fish. I do not know what fluke fish is. Into watching Sparrow's games while having a drink. Working hard, kid. Okay. Well, Antares sounds like an everyman for the regular player. Okay, well, let's get on into sneaking into somebody's guild hall.
パイとエリアを調査してデータシードを手に入れよう。シータサーバー、同見する界隈の廃実性だな。
But yeah, Uncle Aries, what all did you do today for your birthday? I mean, aside from stream, which I'm assuming you had yourself a good birthday stream as well, right? Okay, we have to go to Doldona first, so then we can go to the place we need to go to. Okay, let's see. Yes, what is it? The situation is only getting worse. Yes, I know. Okay, so we probably need to invite Pi to the party. Yep. The question is, can we take more than just Pi? We're gonna invite Pi, but we also need backup. We need very stalwart backup of Pyrus III. Ow! Now let's make sure to save real quick here. See, Pyros is running with us. Pyros gives a shit. Pi is just standing there. Why in God's name? I hate it when my phone makes sounds that it's not supposed to. Just why? Anywho, we will go here. We have to get the treasure to the Beast Temple, which we don't really have to do, but we're gonna do it anyways.
エリアの調査を行いながら対処していきましょう。
Okay, at least there's a labyrinth, so now it feels like it's a more correct area to actually unlock shit.
隙だらけね。
Oh yeah, also we have this. This is new. We're just gonna ignore the usage of the new weapon for these ones. And apparently we can't hit shit. Okay, there we go. Just gotta beat the hell out of these vultures. I still do genuinely find it funny that Pyros is basically just Don Quixote. Like, I don't know. I like finding literary references in games. But it does make me question if Pyros is Don Quixote, does that mean we're Sancho every time we bring him to anything? And also, does that mean any fight we're doing is essentially just tilting at windmills at that point? There are a lot of things I have to question when it involves Pyros. And we destroy the Gob tank. I didn't even realize the goblins in this game were advanced enough to have tanks. Oh, cool. We have Chim. Oh. Sorry about that. I don't know why my thing didn't show. As for your age, I don't know, Coma. I'm gonna guess, since you're kind of in the same circle as, like, most of the people I know around here, I'm gonna say you're probably early to mid-30s. I could be completely off base on that. But it's just kind of ended up that everyone that I know is somewhere around that age range. Okay, we've got all the Chim we need. Oh, okay. So early to mid-30s, I'm gonna split the difference and say somewhere around 33 then. You are free to tell me how correct or incorrect I am. Fair enough. Honestly, I kind of hate that everyone treats 30 as being old. Like, I joke about it, but, like, honestly, it's really not. Then again, I have siblings in their 60s, so I just, to me, age means absolutely fucking nothing in terms of, like, oh yeah, you're old. Like, no. I have grown up. I was an uncle by the time I was in my early teens. So I just don't really give a shit when people are like, oh, Wiley, you're old now. It's like, no, I was just born old. But I don't feel old, or at least I didn't until I lost my spine. Exactly. I have done this for years. I am a professional at being an old man screaming at clouds. Like, I remember back in the day when slang words made sense. Now we have all these Zoomer terms that just make me think, you know, maybe parents should have hit their kids a little bit more. Just saying. I feel like half the time I see, like, the Zoomer generation or, like, the kids that are currently in school, I'm just like, you know what? Corporal punishment may be seemingly bad to people. But I remember back in the day when people wouldn't do stupid shit because they'd understand they'd get their ass whooped at home. And I kind of miss having a society where people would stop doing stupid shit because they didn't want to get their ass whooped at home. But I don't know, that might just be a me thing. Then again, my parents are of the generation where when you fucked up, you had to go outside and pick the switch that your parent was gonna beat you with. So, you know, I have a bit of a generational difference in how I feel like kids should be dealt with. Yeah, the belt could work too. I mean, you got your options there. You could be hit with, you know, the middle part of the belt, which was like, you just kind of fucked up. Or if you're really fucked up, you get hit with the buckle. And depending on your parents' fashion sense, that could be extremely terrible. But yeah, I have always said that societies where there's physical repercussion for stupidity have oftentimes been the ones where people tend to behave better. Like, I think it's like, what? Is it Taiwan or Singapore where you don't find people spitting on the street because if you get caught with it, you get beaten in public with a cane? I mean, we don't need to go that extreme. But you don't see anyone spitting on the street there, do you? Oh, we got one Adler's key. That is a convenient find. Yeah, I'm of the mentality where it's just like, we need to do things that will encourage people to be less idiotic. Then again, I also have to help out old people with computers, which still makes me feel like no matter what you do, no matter how much common sense a person has, people are still extremely stupid by default. Like, the fact that you can change the picture for an icon, right? And it will make it so an elderly person has no idea what the thing they've been opening is, even if you don't change the text, will always astound me. Like, it might be a little bit, but I have, as an experiment on my family, changed the icons for Google Chrome to just pictures of random shit, just to see if they could understand that reading under it, where it says Google Chrome, that it is still Google Chrome. Yeah, they couldn't. Not at all. They had to call me in to figure out what was wrong with the computer. Because apparently Chrome was deleted, even though it clearly said it was there. It just looked different. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there are some parts where it makes sense to just be like, yeah, no, people just, they need to get their ass beat every once in a while to learn. And then there's times where it's just like, you know, there's just a certain amount of stupid you just can't fix. Which is truly unfortunate because, you know, we literally are in a day and age where people carry around the entirety of human intelligence, civilization's, you know, progression in their pockets in a thing called a smartphone. And people cannot use that to access any of the information. They're too busy looking at what their favorite celebrity said on Tuesday to some jackass who doesn't work a real job. Yeah, that's right, I'll say it. Celebrity journalists are not people who actually have real jobs. Okay, well, look at me. I talk to famous people for a living and just go to parties. Yeah, cool. That's not a job. Go work as a lineman for a day. Then I'll respect what you do as a journalist. It's like, I'm just very tired of people treating influencers as like the end-all be-all of intelligence. because they're barely even scraping the surface. Like, the amount of times I've heard from people in my family, like, oh, but this person on Instagram said, I don't care what the person on Instagram said. The person on Instagram's a fucking dumbass. Like, you know, for instance, Instagram ain't gonna tell you that, the Kids Act passed in the House, which normally I don't even approach politics on my, stream. But this one's important because now we're gonna have to have all our IDs tied to the internet if it passes in the Senate. Which, basically just means it's everyone's civic duty to call their senators until their senators feel like there is no other option than voting no. Because, you know, a free and usable internet is the only way we can actually make an internet useful. Being tied to be able to to log into anything, yeah, not gonna be a good situation for anyone. But, you know, they're gonna argue, it's for the protection of the children. No, the children are not protected by that thing. That fucking bit of legislation is just a bid for control. It's closer to communism than anything. So, yeah. I'm a little angry about that. Just a little miffed. A little bit booty befuddled, if you will. But yeah, if there's a way to stop the stupid, we kind of have to. Did I just teleport all the way over here? Yeah. Okay. That's not a useful teleport. But yeah, like, you ever think the internet's a bad place now? Imagine how much worse it will be when just to be able to check YouTube, you have to tie your actual government ID to it. And then promptly, after you do that, YouTube gets hacked and all of your information gets stolen by some dude in India. And then you have to go through with, you know, the whole thing with identity theft. Because that's exactly what's going to happen. Now, people might say, Wiley, why would you possibly think that it's going to go this way? Well, simple. It's gone that way with every place that they have tried this in. And that's why if you are, and I am assuming, you are a citizen of the United States, Coma, that you have to make sure that your representative hears that you don't want online ID. And sure, you can make a hot take. I'm always interested in hearing people's opinions. Whether or not I respect the opinion depends on the quality of the opinion. Okay, in that case, you do not need to worry about calling a senator to tell them that their ideas are fucking stupid and they need to not pass it. But yeah, basically, right now, the only thing we have in America stopping the idea of online ID would be if the Senate says that it's a bad idea, or if the president vetoes it. So I'm a little worried right now. I do not want to have to use my ID to get into Discord. Oh yeah, that's not even a hot take. That's absolutely what it is. They're gonna say it's for the kids, and then they're gonna use it to be like, ah, you made that meme that we didn't like online. 5 years to hard labor. Yeah, it's just a method of control. That's why I'm saying it is essentially a step into communism. It's exactly to make people, you know, completely and utterly at the will of the powers that be, of the advertisers, of the government. You know, just of all the people that you shouldn't trust to get a job done because all those types are absolute fucking morons. Okay, go for it. Yeah, no, that's 100%. Again, I wouldn't even call that a hot take. I would call that lukewarm at best. Because it is exactly how it should be. If you can't own something, you can't steal it. There is no way, shape, or form that something that is said to not exist when in the possession of a person is a, is a theft. Because if you buy something and it's not real and it's not tangible and you're not able to possess it, how can someone take a possession from you that doesn't exist? Ergo, it goes the same way. You know, if they're selling us nothing, then that's exactly what it is. It's nothing. And by all means, Pixie. Yeah, like, anytime anyone says, oh, you can't have this, it's piracy, but you can't actually own it and it can't be a possession, there's no way to take something and possess something that's not a possession by definition. So if something cannot be possessed legally, it cannot be possessed illegally either. But you know, what do I know? I just happen to be a person that has seen the world change. Just about all of us are. We've seen everything go from physical media to practically online only. And I gotta say, the day we started trying to push everything digital was the day we actually started losing. People don't remember just how hard it was to get people to start being okay with iTunes. And then when people were like, oh, online digital music, it's so good. That's when you only started having people actually realize that digital music is not great. And alright, see ya in a bit. But yeah, people also forget that just digital music kind of sucks ass. Because digital music actually cuts out a shit ton of frequency, mostly from the bass end, which is why you think like bass does nothing in a band, because they cut out all the frequency for bass. Like, I guarantee you listen to any of the Metallica albums that had Cliff Burton playing, and you show that to like a young kid, right? They'll think that Cliff Burton wasn't impressive. Because they won't be able to hear him in the mix. They'll give Cliff the same treatment that Jason Newsted got. Which also, goddamn, Jason Newsted, perhaps one of the most bum deals in all of music. That man got screwed. Not just by having to follow up Cliff, but also by the fact that just the band did not want him in there. Because, you know, they wanted Cliff, which is understandable. It's hard to replace a friend in a band, especially, you know, if it's because the friend died. Like, that man just, he came into a losing situation. And if you listen to, like, the remix of And Justice for All, it's called And Justice for Jason. Dude's bass lines were solid. Like, it was such a fucking disservice, not just to Newsted, but also to fans, that they fucking, like, mixed out most of his lines. I feel like you're implying that I would be a virgin sacrifice, Char, and that's just not the case. If anything, I would probably doom the world faster. Which, I mean, I'm not against. It would be hilarious. But I don't think it will solve your problems. Then again, if I am in fact the problem, throwing me into a volcano probably would solve it, yeah. But I don't think that's the case here. Something tells me it's not. Fair enough. I mean, yeah. That is a solution. It's right up there with how AI figures out how to make the world's best pencil. By making sure that no one can make more pencils. We have an assassin! The Chim assassin's after me, Chim! Okay, there we go. This is gonna be a very long corridor, isn't it? I love how they give us only one heal per area, and then they give us, like, this huge, sprawling field. Oh, cool. We got a thing. Solution soda. Aren't all sodas technically a solution? Because, like, there's nothing chunky inside of a soda. Well, in most cases. So wouldn't that mean that most things in soda are soluble? Ergo, soda is a solution? Just like alcohol is also a solution? Which, by the way, my psych professors, back in the day, really fucking hated my logic on alcohol being a solution. Fun fact, chemistry jokes do not go over well in a psychology class. Even if it is biopsychology. Which honestly just tells me that most of the professors there are fucking losers, but, what do I know? Okay, what level? Fuck, okay, yeah, we need the sleep fang. There we go. Now we have more powerful weapons. Now we're okay. I hit the wrong thing. Okay, that sword's kind of badass. But we're gonna ignore it and go to these ones. Which actually kind of look like they fit Haseo pretty well. Now we're gonna use this to hit them out of the sky. There we go. And we get the bonus, because we want that experience. Boom. Ah yes, Pyrus' uber secret super attack. Nobody saw it. Just tell him you did, make him feel good, and then ignore him. Yeah, we're gonna go with Bone Crusher here. And why not go for an awakening? We seem to get these pretty fast. I missed. Yeah, I think just rubbing my hand against the controller instead of individually pressing all the buttons with different fingers is more successful as a button mashing way. I feel like this isn't gonna kill them. Which is fine, because I still need them to give me the break on this enemy. There we go. Perfect.
負ける要素はなかったの。
And we've got another key. I'm gonna run up this way because it's open. Ah, I see. We've created a circle. Ow! Ow. I mean, technically, yes. But I'm pretty sure it means dissolution in liquid, not just vaporizing something. I could be wrong. Also, this is a trap. You say that, but I don't think that's the case, Char. Oh yeah, so we can get back my stolen chim because of the assassins. Okay, we're at 504, that's fine. Okay, worth going in here. It's an item room. It's all solution soda. Which also, solution soda just sounds like a really bad cola company. I don't know if you all agree with me on that or not, but it definitely feels like solution soda is like what you get when you can't even afford like RC soda. You know, like RC cola, which is like one of the more like lesser known cola brands, which actually RC cola is pretty good. But like it feels like it has the same kind of energy. Okay, we're gonna open this, but we're gonna go down to the other one first. Because that pink one's what we want. But there might be another Adler key behind this door. Or there might be another door behind this door. Yo dog, we heard you like doors. So we put a door inside your door so you can door while you door. And if you remember that meme, you're old as fuck. Congratulations. My phone keeps getting spammed about Vanguard updates. The card game, not the terrible investment firm. Okay. Now we go this way. I still think Pi's run cycle is really fucking funny. Okay, this is the last floor. I'll find it no matter what. Goddamn right we will. Ow. I have hit a golden bug. I do not know what its weaknesses are. Oh god, that thing has a face. I don't like it. Fair enough. Sleep well, Char. Okay, which way we going? We're gonna go this way. I see a door. Yep, and the door leads to a dead end. Oh, fuck. Okay. We're gonna armor pierce this one. Okay, that's the right one. There we go. Got it at the last second. They're so close together, it was hard to tell which was which. And we got 2 for 1 on that. Boom. Got the break on all 3. That should be a fair amount of experience now. Okay, we got some simple goggles. Good thing we got those. We're probably gonna need them. Why? Who knows? But better to have and not need than need and not have, as the saying goes. Okay, we get this one with the break. Boom. Easy fight. Okay, we go here. We go here. And we do this, because I'm a little too lazy to go through a full fight right now. There we go, perfect. Damn it. Just a hair too late. But it's fine because we hit them 52 times. Let's see, how much damage does it do? Evidently not enough. But you know what? At least it still speeds up the fight. Just like that. Okay. And now... let's see what's behind door number 6. Probably disappointment. Nope, more area. Okay, we're backtracking a little bit. Oh, there's the Ida. Yeah, we're gonna backtrack. Gonna go to the other room. Because the Ida is what we need, but I want to full clear this first. Do I need to? No. Am I gonna find keys if I do? Probably. We do that, get all of them. Does that kill? Yes! Okay. Got all of them. That was none too bad. Gonna run up here real quick though. If I can go places and avoid fights, I will. Should I be avoiding fights? Probably not. And it's a trap. Okay. Let's be ready to do this. Okay, easy. Yeah, then I just have those 2 areas. Shouldn't be too bad. Knock those out pretty quick, I think. Oh, is this a tap weapon? Oh, it is. Okay. I've been playing with this one incorrectly then. I've been trying to do a hold attack. Okay, that makes it easier. Being able to actually do your combo might, in fact, give you more damage. Who would have thought of that? I mean, really, kind of a mystery, isn't it? Who would have ever thought if you just do the thing correctly, it works as intended? Certainly not I. Okay, that one I can hit for the break. Still not a fan of how random it is. Okay, we're now level 83, not too bad. This is not the button I meant to press. I accidentally keep pressing in the left stick because I'm just used to using it to run in Stellar Blade. Which also, solid fucking game if you haven't played it. I would definitely suggest checking it out. I would like to say it is a good mix of Nier Automata and Dark Souls. Like, if you ever wanted a game that was a mix of the two, it is that game. Oh, okay. There's still Ida signals here. Let's search for the other rooms. That's fine, but let's trade first. Pyros, you are getting yourself a new weapon. Okay, there we go. And now that Pyros has a stronger weapon, it should be significantly easier to take things down with him. Now, I wish we could say the same for Pi. I don't think we have something for Pi. Let's check. Okay, let's see, level 66. Okay, let's trade. We need fist weapon. Yeah, no, she's got everything she needs. Or at least she's got everything we can give her. Everything else is kind of meh. Okay, then we have just that last room. And I think once we have that last room, we're going to go into a decently long cutscene. I could be mistaken. we're also going to be getting an S on
気を
this.
つけなさいハセよ
Okay, yeah, same as usual. Oh, it's Helen again. Okay. I can't help but see the character. What was Robin Williams' character in that one movie? You know, the one where he's a bat? I'm forgetting the name of that movie. But there's a line in there where, like, the dude is just going absolutely bonkers, and just out of nowhere, he's just like, "Hi, Helen!" And I kind of want that soundbite every time I see this specific enemy. And thank you for the head pat, Pixie. Much appreciated. Ow. I really am just kind of ignoring when it says to dash and just going straight on through with the violence. There we go. I like how the weapon I have now matches how Scathe looks. There we go. Point blank. No way I can miss that. And we data drain it for the right seed.
このエリアの間反応は消滅したようね。必要なデータシードも揃った。
Okay, yeah. We head back because we don't have time to waste. But I think we do have time to waste real quick because we need to kick the shit out of these assassins. And now I need to get more chim. Yeah, I need at least 30 chim. Because they do actually count how much chim you collect as a metric for how well you cleared the level. Which I've always thought is kind of a weird thing, but whatever. Doesn't take too long to collect all of what we need. It's mostly just stand here and let the NPCs take care of it. Which, when you think about it, there's a lot of modern games, so this game was really ahead of its time. Be nice if they gave us a big chim, though, because big chims make it go faster. Oh, there we go. Perfect. We're back at the 500 range. And now we just need to go this way. I wish they would let me check more of the map while I was walking. That doing this and then pressing B wouldn't just get rid of the map. I feel like it's kind of a bad design choice to be like, ah, yes, if you exit out of the map a certain way, it will just get rid of the map. But why? Why is that a decision? Why is that a thing you would choose to do with this? Sounds like a horrible idea if you ask me. Okay, this is where the level ends. Let's go to town. Damn. I missed 4 of the surprise, but that's fine. Okay, we got cheering. Neat.
サインハッキングに必要なデータシードはこれで揃ったわ。あとはヤタ様からのメールを待ちなさい。
Okay, now we just wait for Yada's email, which we will be answering next time. And let's log out. And we'll see who's online tonight once we get out of here. Right, I have to press that, then we do that. I always forget I can't just press B to get out of the game. I'd also like if it stops dropping frame rate every time I try to, like, exit the game. I don't know why it does that. It's a little confusing. Like, it doesn't seem like it should, but it does. I mean, this... It feels like it's specifically Bandai Namco games that do it, too. But yeah, if y'all liked what you saw tonight, here are my socials. Please do follow me on Twitter and Blue Sky to know what's going on when I'm going live. Discord's even better for that. Plus, you get to hang out with the community. And I have some videos that I'm going to be releasing soon on YouTube, so please do subscribe to that. And we are going to find who's online now so we can raid. We're also going to end up things over on the YouTube side. I don't know why the YouTube side of things is so far behind.